A while ago, on the Discord, on my Twitter, and on my shitposting YouTube channel, I promoted a poll of 30 highly requested Smash characters, or at least characters brought up in the conversation quite a bit, and some that I just decided to throw in there. And I said I was gonna rank all 30 of them for a video. Well, actually 2 videos, because it's 30, and I want to rank them all in one video. So, this is your Smash Ultimate characters ranked. Now, these are only the 30 that I picked. If a character you want in Smash isn't on here, that's why. Though, there's 30, so that should be enough. And I'm ranking them based on what the poll results say. So if one character is higher than another, but you think that that shouldn't be the case, well, I'm doing it the way the poll says so. Also, how I'm doing this is I'm ranking them all from least votes to most votes, but I am going to be giving my thoughts on if I think the character is going to be in Smash and if I want the character in Smash. Also, I'm only explaining that in this part, so yeah. One more thing, this will be the bottom 15 out of 30. Part 2 will be soon. But anyways, before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for your notifications, and leave a comment. You'll be a loyal subscriber.
This was probably the first Famicom game I've created, which...
At the very bottom of this poll is 2B from Nier Automata. Now, Nier Automata is actually a really great game, and 2B is actually a really cool character. I'll even say that her moveset is kind of pre-made for Smash, as Nier Automata is a hack-and-slash game with many different abilities and such. Not to mention, she's from a Platinum-developed game and a Square Enix-published game. On to whether or not I think and want 2B in Smash, though. We'll start with want, and I'd say it would be pretty cool to see 2B in Smash, but she probably isn't high up on my list. As for whether or not I think she'll be in it, it's not out of the question, but 2 things I feel are holding her back. The first isn't that big of a deal, that being her outfit, as it's quite revealing. I say it's not that big of a deal as you see what they did with Mithra's spirit, but also look what they did with my Shirenu. So, I'll take your guess. The other is Square Enix, because they are pretty stingy, and we already have Cloud and Hero, and maybe even get either Gina or Sora, so I doubt 2B is also going to come in addition. It would be cool to see her in, though. Klonoa is pretty cool. His entire series is very underrated and overlooked, and deserves more attention. What better way to get more attention than an inclusion in Smash? Not only that, Klonoa is also a character from Bandai Namco, which, out of every third-party company to only have one character in Smash, that was from the base game, so that's excluding, you know, SNK and Microsoft. I'm kind of surprised Namco is the only one to not have another character other than Pac-Man, since they actually worked on the game. For a moveset, Klonoa doesn't have as much as a pre-made moveset as 2B does, but he does seem to have quite a bit you can take from. As for if I want him in, I would actually love to see Klonoa, as he would fit right in, and he would become more popular. As for if I think he'll be in, he does have a chance, as he is a Namco character, and as far as I know, he doesn't seem to be represented in any other way in Smash. I don't know, he can be a part of Pac-Man's, like, up taunt, I think. But if we are gonna get another character from Namco, I can think of one more character that's more likely. But Klonoa would be awesome.
I smoked the whole damn pound.
Yeah, as it turns out, the one character more likely than Klonoa from Namco is actually up next, being Lloyd Irving. Now, while it later became more about Fire Emblem, there is a big fuss whenever there is a new anime swordsman revealed. And Lloyd Irving, I mean, he is an anime swordsman, if you look at him. And only if you look at him. But he would be very unique, if not just for the fact that he actually has two swords, which no one else in Smash uses. So, there is a lot you can do there. Not to mention, it would be cool to have the music from Tales of Symphonia in Smash, because that soundtrack, stellar. As for whether I want Lloyd Irving in Smash or not, well, if you check back my list of characters I want from, wow, a year ago I made that video, Lloyd Irving actually made the list, and that mainly hasn't changed. So yes, I would like to see him in. I also feel he does have a pretty good shot of being in, but I feel there are some other characters that are probably more likely. But if we were to get another Namco character, I do feel Lloyd Irving is who gets picked.
And today we're going to take a look at the Dell P-Series desktop display. It's a 27-inch monitor. It's powered by Type-C.
Now, when it comes to Nintendo characters for DLC in Smash, I'm a bit less interested to see that as opposed to third-party characters, but I'm more for bringing in new franchises. So if there were any Nintendo character I'd like to see as DLC the most, and is also upon the most likely out of all of them, it's probably actually the Ring Fit Trainer. Now, I know what you're wondering. How would you make a moveset based around the Ring Fit Trainer? But I'm sure many people thought that about the Wii Fit Trainer before she was in Smash. Or maybe not, because nobody thought of the Wii Fit Trainer before she was in Smash, but you get my point. I'm sure you can think of a moveset, a good moveset for the Ring Fit Trainer. So I've already established that I would like to see this character in Smash, though not as much as others. As for likelihood, the Ring Fit Trainer has a pretty good shot, but there are still other Nintendo characters that are probably more likely.
Special 26.
Now, I'm actually kind of surprised this character placed this low, but here's Doomguy. Doomguy is a pretty cool character and would make for a cool character for Smash. Bethesda and Nintendo are good buds, as many of Bethesda's games are on the Switch, including, every single Doom game except for Eternal? Don't know when that's coming out. Maybe it never will. We even got Vault Boy in Smash as a Mii. However, do I want Doomguy in Smash? I think it would be very cool. He could even use a chainsaw, which not too many other characters use. However, I feel like he's less likely now to be in, as Doom's director, Marty Stratton, was asked about Doomguy in Smash, and he really had no idea, and that was after it was announced that all characters for Fighters Pass 2 were all decided, so I'm not too confident he'll be in now. Now this one I really sorta just threw in there, cause why not, but it's Meatboy from Super Meatboy. Now in terms of moveset, you'll probably have to think a bit for this one, but I'm sure you can figure something out. But I actually adore Super Meatboy, and I would just love to see this little guy in Smash, or I'd see the game represented in some way. Maybe not even a character, but at least like a spirit or a Mii or something. As for if I want Meatboy in Smash, I kinda just said I really do. As for if I think he'll be in though, while not the most likely, I feel people actually sleep on this character. Not that I hear naysayers when it comes to Meatboy, I don't hear any sayers when it comes to him. Again, not even the most likely indie character, but you should consider the possibilities as Super Meat Boy is on the Switch, and Super Meat Boy Forever is hopefully not cancelled and will be on the Switch. Seriously, why does that game have to take forever?
I've got to work quickly, so I'm giving myself just 24 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up a company's name, and you'll instantly have an idea who I'm talking about. You ready? Activision. Yup, 2 characters probably came into your head. But right now, it's time to talk about Spyro the Dragon. Now, Spyro is a pretty cool character and would make for a cool character in Smash. He also has many stage options and a lot of great music to choose from. Also, aside from Duck Hunt, we don't have any 4-legged characters in Smash that I can think of. On top of that, dragons are cool, and it would be cool to see an actual dragon in Smash, as though we have Yoshi, Bowser, Charizard, and Ridley. They are all debatable dragons, when Spyro the Dragon literally has dragon in his name. Look, I like dragons, okay? As for if I want him in, I would love to see Spyro in. I mean, how could you look at this guy and say no? The only thing is that there is another character that beats Spyro for me, as in likelihood, and if I want him. So do I think he's likely? He's likely. He's not out of the question, but he's not as likely as someone else. Microsoft and Nintendo have formed possibly the unlikeliest of friends, and because of that, we got Banjo-Kazooie in Smash, and he finally came home. It would also be cool to see Conker come home too. Yeah, I put Conker on the list. On the poll is what I mean. Conker has an easy moveset and would fit in terms of visually, as in, he looks like a character that would fit in. However, he doesn't act like one. Do I want Conker in Smash? Just like almost everyone else so far, I would love to see Conker come home. As for if I think, I honestly struggle to think it's very likely that Microsoft will add another character to Smash, but even if we do see another Microsoft character after Banjo, will it be Conker? I don't think so. I mean, there are still 2 more characters that we'll talk about on this list that are from Microsoft.
Fucking try and kiss you? No, you're leaning in again!
I didn't want to kiss!
This is the most uncomfortable fist fight I've ever been in.
Here comes another indie character. Can you guess who? Okay, it's Shantae. Now, Shantae has probably been the most requested indie character after Shovel Knight was an assist trophy and Sans was a me, and the demand is definitely there for Shantae. WayForward and Nintendo are also buddies, with Nintendo even letting WayForward announce that Bakugan game alongside Paper Mario. I still don't get that. Now, would I like to see Shantae in Smash? I honestly can't really think of any other female character I would want to see more, and she would also make for a great inclusion. It would also be cool to see her use her hair as basically her whole moveset pretty much. How lucky do I feel it is for her to be in? She might actually be the most likely out of everyone I've talked about so far in this video, as her history with Nintendo goes further than just being an indie game on like the Wii U and 3DS and Switch, as she was even on the Game Boy Color. Shantae definitely has a shot, but I think there are characters that are more likely, and I think she is more likely to actually be a me.
I buy a new car for the beat, for real. I tear down the mall with the beat, for real. You can't even talk to the beat. Fucking with bosses and shit, okay?
Thank you, girl.
We go from one indie game to another with Hollow Knight, and I'm actually kind of surprised he ranked higher than Shantae, but whatever. Hollow Knight is pretty cool, and his design would actually be quite unique for Smash. But let's not beat around the barrel, and let's see if I want him in, which I wouldn't mind. I know I'm gonna get killed for saying this. Yeah, be ready to cancel me, but I've never actually played Hollow Knight before, so I personally don't have much of an attachment to this game or character. I put the character on the poll because I notice people do, and I wouldn't say he's out of the question because Hollow Knight is beloved and the sequel, Silksong, is much anticipated. And both games are on/coming to the Switch. I think it's more likely we'll see him as a Mii, just like Shantae, though. Now we got another Nintendo character, or not a specific one, as next up is a random Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Now, I never played Pokemon Sword and Shield, nor do I really have much of a desire to, because I've never really been that big of a Pokemon fan. I mean, it seems cool, and just the variety of Pokemon is interesting, but I never really wanted to play them. But I think it's fair to predict that we'll see a Pokemon from this game in Smash. Who though? Cause on the poll, I just put Pokemon from Sword and Shield. The three I've seen brought up when it comes to the speculation are Rillaboom, Toxtricity, and Urshifu. Now we'll do this entry a little differently, as do I want a new Pokemon from Sword and Shield? No, I really don't, as while I won't be telling Sakurai to fuck off and die if this happens, we already got our new Pokemon with Incineroar, so I don't think we really need another. Do I think we'll see a Sword and Shield Pokemon though? Like, do I think it's gonna happen, opinions aside? Absolutely. In fact, if there were another Nintendo character to make this Fighter's Pass, it would be a character from this game. Who specifically though? Well, if you've seen my video predicting the Fighter's Pass, you'd see that I had Urshifu, and I also said he'll be the first fighting type in Smash, completely forgetting about Lucario. Yes, I've seen the comments. But honestly, if any of you have played Sword and Shield, I'd like to know who you think and who you want in Smash from that game.
Our youngest daughter, Josie. That's a grand total of 19, and I delivered every one of them.
Look at this, another Nintendo character, and this one is Rex. Rex, as you all know, is from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I myself have not played. Yep, that's 3 games in a row I have not played. But everyone else seems to like this game. From what I do know, or at least think, Pyra is like Rex's sword or something, and Pyra is also like Mithra. Look, I don't fucking know, man. I just heard of this, alright? So that could be very interesting to see. Onto whether or not I want Rex in Smash, I can kind of do without him, to be honest, as while he seems cool, kind of what I mentioned earlier, I prefer the idea of introducing new series. As for what I think, Rex seems pretty likely, as I feel like he's probably the next Nintendo character in line after a Pokemon from Sword and Shield, and we only have one Xenoblade character when Xenoblade's a hot new franchise for Nintendo. But I personally don't feel like he will happen in this game. We could possibly see him in like a next Smash game. But I feel like the ship has sailed for him. That's just me though.
Meet me at this address in an hour and we'll slap 5 there. Then afterwards we'll hit the bars.
That sounds good to me. I'm 18 and I'm ready to do some living. We are gonna raise more hell than Hellraiser.
One game I never thought would be anywhere near Smash, but I've heard people actually bring it up, is Team Fortress 2. And now you know where I'm going with this, and that is Heavy. If Heavy were to be in Smash, he would be very different. I'm not quite sure moveset wise, as that's not really what I mean. I more mean representation wise. I mean, just think about it, Valve having a character in Smash. As for how he would play though, I can sort of see him as a heavyweight, but a faster heavyweight, like, say, Donkey Kong. Do I want him in Smash though? To be honest, I feel the internet might actually blow up if Heavy joined Smash, and the more I think about it, I feel he would make for a great character to conclude the Fighter's Pass. Will he be in Smash though? I really don't think so. I mean, Valve said they're cool with having their characters in Smash, but his guns might be a little too gunny. Oh, who am I kidding? Look at Joker. The gun argument died. But I don't know, he just doesn't seem likely, but also, I wouldn't actually say it's out of the question to have him in, because he can be an out of left field final character, and that's because he doesn't seem like a likely inclusion, so it can honestly go either way. But we'll go with not so likely for now.
NB17. All over again.
Look, I included Fortnite on the poll because I've heard that brought up in the conversation before, despite the fact that I don't think Fortnite is a very fun game to play, and I also got a lot of shit for thinking that, but whatever. So, he just had to nearly make the top of the list, did he? All that aside though, a Fortnite character would maybe even seem like an interesting pick for a Smash character, but let's cut right to the chase. Do I want this character in Smash? I really don't. I think I made that clear. Do I think we'll see a Fortnite character in Smash though? Yes, but maybe not as a playable character. I could see Fortnite getting represented as either a Mii or a Spirit. It is a really big game, and in that aspect, probably will be represented in some way. Also, I made the poll before the whole drama with Epic and Apple, if that means anything. So, yeah.
Introducing TurboGrafx 16, the next generation video game system.
To close out the first half of the poll results is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Now I just want to say that in my video predicting the rest of the Fighter's Pass, I actually had Scorpion on there, but as many of you pointed out to me, Mortal Kombat is actually banned in Japan, which Smash is a Japanese fighting game. I actually did not know that, which alters my thoughts on whether or not I think Scorpion will be a character in Smash. Do I want to see him in? Absolutely. In fact, he's probably one of my most personally wanted picks. However, will he be in Smash? Probably not, because Mortal Kombat is banned in Japan. But just imagine if he was in. Well, that was this first half of the list. Now, stay tuned in the coming days where I put out my second half of the list. And yeah, be sure to like this video, come subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.